Good morning, my name is Gary Bentley and I'm the Managing Director of SEI Limited. Today we're going to demonstrate our Evolve recruitment software platform. Straight into the agenda. First of all, we'll have a look at what our software is, and obviously what it is not. We'll look at why to even bother with the software that we provide, how it works, the key benefits to you as a user, obviously the return of investment, and how to contact us for further information if you're interested. Recruitment is a single point of access for multiple recruitment methods. For example, a medium-sized company may have 4 or 5 different methods of carrying out recruitment depending on what the assignment is. This particular software allows you to have one single point of access for all those multiple recruitment methods. So from posting a single job on multiple job boards, through to sponsoring advert on Indeed, through to selecting various CV databases and carrying out Boolean searches, through to engaging with multiple recruitment agencies. Whatever methodology you're looking to use, the Evolve recruitment software allows you to do that through one single point. It also has a candidate tracking system involved with it, so you can track who submitted a candidate and for what vacancy and when, and process that candidate's recruitment process through to offer and acceptance stage. It also has a talent pool by means of selecting CVs that you like either now or could see use for in the future, and allows you to select them into a talent pool which is fully searchable in order that you start to build up a list of potential employees for future. It also has a timesheet approval process where if you use numerous temporary labour, then they hold their individual logins and they can complete their weekly timesheets or monthly timesheets, send them off to the allocated manager who can simply approve or amend and approve. It allows you to make sure that your right to work is compliant with current employees and with contractors if you use them. So for example, if you use a contractor on spurious occasions and they have a particular qualification or a certification that expires every couple of years, then it allows you to enter them onto the system, set them up a profile, and when that particular certification expires, it sends a notification to upload their new certificates, and it also sends the relevant manager the same notification. It also changes them from being eligible for work to being ineligible for work. It also has a PSL, a preferred suppliers list agency management tool, so you can manage your recruitment agencies in one point of call. It also has a cost control function, so if your budget is, for example, £50,000 across all your recruitment channels, then it allows you to track that particular budget control, and once you've hit that limit, obviously it freezes all particular hiring managers from doing any more work until that budget is either increased or amended or whatever it may be. A robust candidate screening process prior to any offers being accepted, and by that it means you can make offers subject to, and that might be subject to a DBS or a driving license agency check or employment history check or employment history references or so on and so forth, whatever it may well be. Candidates are in demand, that's the fact. They always have been and always will be. But because there is such a vast array of recruitment methods available today, it means that they're being contacted too many times, and often with offers that just simply are either not suitable or don't exist, which means that recruitment is becoming more and more difficult. As it becomes more difficult, it's becoming more time consuming. The skill shortage and the increasing demand for standout candidates is driving companies to explore more multiple channels, which of course is rising up the cost and meaning that companies are losing control of their recruitment processes. It's our view that companies need to start developing their own talent pool and need to streamline the way that they carry out their recruitment and obviously the methods that they use. And they need to control the costs for obvious reasons, and obviously track the results and benchmark so they can find out which methods work for them the best and then implement them more often. So, how it works. This is a very simple screenshot of a login page for when a client would log in. You can see the current number of vacancies that you have, the numbers that have been filled, so on and so forth. Very straightforward. The next screen is how you would put on a vacancy. So it defaults to your company. You select your division and your department, and these are bespoke. We can change these according to where your company is set up, and then you decide your vacancy type. Again, these are just generic types. We work with you on the onboarding process to come up with a list of recruitment methods that you currently use, and you would select them accordingly. And of course, these are pre-priced, so that it controls your budget. You then fill in the boxes as requested and save a vacancy, and that is it. That is all you do. As you can see, back on your home screen, you've now got an extra recruitment vacancy. The job is processed accordingly, depending on the recruitment method you've selected, and CVs will be sent towards that job. When CVs are allocated, you receive an email, and then you log on, and you see this sort of screen. So we can see the job, and 2 candidates have been submitted. You can view the CVs here. If you're happy with them, you can save them to your talent pool by simply clicking the star. You then have an option here to decide what you want to do, and that option may be decline, it may be invite for interview, it may be invite for a telephone interview, maybe invite for a video interview. It just depends. Select from the drop down accordingly, fill in the relevant boxes, and that's all you need to do from there. This is a screenshot of the candidate database, and as you can see, it's fully searchable, and you can add notes and reminders and set tasks against each individual candidate. You can upload new CVs, you can upload new certificates, qualifications, and so on. And finally, the reporting side of the software. Again, this is all bespoke to you as a client. Here we're just looking at time to fill and vacancies by manager. But you can do pretty much what you want, which methodologies work best for you, what budget is you've spent, number of hires, hire split between males and females, whatever it is you're sort of looking for from a reporting system that this can do. Moving on to the key benefits. Well, initially it's reduced administration. It removes all third-party engagement, so if you're dealing with 5 or 6 different recruiters, then it cuts that out immediately, so you're not getting 5 or 6 different calls every other day. It removes the need for continual negotiation in regards to if you're using 4 or 5 different recruitment channels, then you may need to pick the phone up and agree a new contract or buy a new credit. This is all in one place and runs for the year. It centralises all your candidate applications, so they're not going to various hiring managers' inboxes, they all go to one single point, and they can all be shared if they're saved in the talent pool. That way you're pooling your resources. And it centralises any temporary administration that you may have in regards to timesheet approval. It has a major cost reductions or cost savings. Obviously, the prices are set per annum, so if you've got a price for a particular job board, then we want to transfer that back. Or we may have preferred rates because of our buying power. If you're looking to place one advert, then obviously we've got rates for one advert. Or if you're looking for contingency recruitment, then again, a fixed fee or a percentage can be agreed. It allows you to benchmark so that you can understand which the best methodology works for each vacancy. For example, is using a recruitment agency the best way to spend your resources if you're looking for an admin person? It might be better to spend that advert on a job board, or it might be better to spend that budget on a sponsored advert campaign. And obviously we've got significant time saving due to the fact that the whole process is through one central point. The idea is that you become self-sufficient, building your own talent pool and reducing your agency spend, and developing a future employee list. As you add candidates to the talent pool, you can market to them and engage with them in any way you see fit. It also has a preventative side to it. It allows you to remove the chances of a double agency ownership, i.e. recruitment agencies sending the same CV at roughly the same time, both claiming ownership. Everything that is put onto the system is date stamped and recorded by who put them on. So each CV is trackable. So your rights to work compliance in regards to any offers will be subject to DBS, DVLA license checks, employment history checks, whatever it is. All applications and inquiries are handled here at SER in a professional manner, allowing you to get more standardisation into your process, and importantly, it allows you to have brand control because you have one point of contact. You don't have various recruiters saying various things about your organisation, so that your brand message is portrayed throughout the recruitment process. So, what's the return? Well, initially we don't charge for the first 3 months. There's no setup fee. We provide the online training. The system is tailored so it suits you in regards to the department and how it's set up and the recruitment methods that you use. And you're free to walk away at any particular time during those 3 months. After that 3 months, we charge £750 per annum, and that's based on unlimited user licenses. But obviously, we look to have a lead time on your contingent recruitment. So before you go out to other recruitment agencies, we look to have a 2-week lead time as a minimum to work those vacancies. If we don't fill them for any way, shape or form, or we're not finding the relevant candidates, and of course, they automatically go out to your chosen preferred suppliers. A note on the costs, obviously, if you're doing CV database searches, or you're advertising job boards, or you're advertising through sponsorship, then obviously there's costs involved in that. So the 750 is purely the software license to use the software. Products that you use within the software are charged at the agreed rates. So what's the return? Well, I don't know how much you spend on recruitment at the moment in time in regards to time, but however, the way we look at it here as SER is that if we save you one recruitment fee in the course of 12 months, then let's say that average is 2,250. If we save you 2 fees in year 2, then it's 5,250. If it's 4 fees in year 3, because you're starting to build up your talent pool and your marketing to them, then it's 11,250. Extremely conservative figures, I'm sure you'll agree. We also must consider that it gives you better control. It removes the multiple agency placement claims. And because our software gives logins to each user, i.e. each candidate, and it gives them the option to delete their profile at any chosen time, then we think that improves your compliance with the new GDP regulations that come into force. I hope you find the presentation of benefit, and here's our contact details. Thank you.